This is Emo from Emo Tactical Fitness, and today we're just doing a quick little short video on the disassembly of the Lionheart Industries LH9C. When I first got this firearm, I had a little bit of trouble getting this little pin out during disassembly. It comes out very easily now, but when I first got it, it was very sticky to the point that I thought that I was doing something wrong. I had to look at the documentation, I was looking at videos online, and I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong, that the pin wouldn't pop out. But then I actually came across Hickok 45's review of this firearm, and he had a little trouble too. He had to use a tool to pop this pin out for disassembly, and that's when I figured out, okay, I guess when the firearm is new, it's just a little bit sticky, because that's exactly what happened with me. I couldn't get it out at first. Now it comes out pretty easily. I can just take it out with my fingers. But the first 2 or 3 times that I was disassembling it to clean it, I had to use a tool to get this pin out. And my only complaint about this firearm, and this is something I'm getting better at, is the takedown process is not as easy as it could be. A big part of it is how to hold the slide properly and how to hold the firearm in a way that allows you to line up everything so you can get the pin out. On my SIG, it's much easier. It takes me like 10 seconds. This, sometimes I gotta fiddle with it a little bit, and other than that, it's a fantastic handgun. I really love this handgun. But the takedown is very similar to an H&K. If you've ever seen that or done that, it's quite similar. So what we're gonna do, hopefully you can see this little notch here. We just wanna line that up with the little hole here that the pin goes into. And then the kicker is I have to be able to keep it there. So what I do is I hold it with my right hand, like this. And I'm holding my pinky up so you can hopefully see how this is lined up. And I want to keep it there as I push out the pin. So I'm going in from the other side here. I'm trying to push out the pin a little bit until you hear the first little click. It's sort of a 2-part thing. There we go. Hopefully you heard that. So now I can just pop this off. You can hopefully see that there's a little space there now. But at first, as I said, it was really hard to get off, so I had to use a tool. And so what we're just going to do, I use my Swiss Army knife. You could use a screwdriver or whatever. It doesn't take a lot of force, so don't get in here and start really prying on it. That might mean that it's just not lined up correctly. But it took just a little bit of force, like that, to pop it out. And then you can, disassemble it for cleaning and whatnot. Reassembling it is really quite easy. There's no issue getting the pin back in. It was just getting the pin out. That was the hard part. Once again, you want to hold it in this weird sort of overhand position with your right hand. Sometimes you got to watch that this barrel will move and block the hole, so just make sure that that's forward so you can get the pin back in. And then this pops in fairly easy, like so. And then it just comes forward like that. And everything comes back together really nicely, and you're good to go.